the end of the night.
No rest for the stars of the Supercross Masters. Another $8,000 on the line. Good to see Danny Ham smiling, and why wouldn't he be happy? He's qualified for the second 250 main. Factory Phil Lawrence, Andy McFarlane. Will we see the star Yamaha rider get another win? As the 8 finalists are told to fire the machines up, we look at the lineup. Cameron Taylor, Greg Rand, Craig Anderson and Danny Ham, Phil Lawrence, Chad Reed, McFarlane and Michael Byrne. Down go the gates. This is the second final of the weekend, and the star Yamaha of Andy McFarlane gets the whole shot and will win the RI 500.
Andy McFarlane really nailed that start beautifully. Nice and clean and clear into the first corner. We have some bike cam action here now from Danny Ham. Factory Phil just up ahead.
The $500 courtesy of RI going to the rider who hits the triples first. The opening lap of the final as we go back with Danny Ham on the MSR Silkaleen Suzuki, chasing Factory Phil Lawrence. Doesn't do the triple this time, 2-1 as we look at Chad Reed on 11.
There's Chad Reed. He's got his rhythm up again. I think he'll be feeling really hot and confident from his victory the night earlier. And look at Craig Anderson actually looking the wrong direction there. Chad Reed making the best of that opportunity.
Good to see Chad last night too, Jeff, proving that you can win a Supercross Masters final when you don't necessarily get the whole shot, as he dances across the stutters.
That's right, Lee. Many people say it's difficult to pass in these tight indoor circuits, but Chad Reed certainly coming from way back in the pack last night, and now in second place with Andy McFarlane with a pretty comfortable lead. He's got a good rhythm going, so really now Andrew is just really focusing on his... Oh, no!
Oh, he's blown it! Our race leader is gone! McFarlane goes over the top of the berm after the stutters. Surely that would have given Reed the lead. Yes, it does. There he is. So new race leader Chad Reed on the Suzuki.
As I was saying earlier, Lee, McFarlane was looking pretty comfortable, but it doesn't matter how far out in front you are, you've got to keep that concentration up.
Little shake of the head by McFarlane as Ham does the triple. It would have been a nice way to end the weekend for Andy McFarlane, the newly crowned Australian 250 motocross champ. As Danny Ham chases former teammate Craig Anderson, the inside move almost hits Lawrence, and the block pass on Anderson.
Well, these two riders getting pretty aggressive, and Anderson's actually gone down from that manoeuvre by Ham, so he will not be happy about that. You can see Chad Reed there, just taking some caution with the yellow flag, but now Chad on the triple jump. Well, series points leader Michael Byrne has gone down as well.
Well, this is going to make the point structure very interesting at the end of this race if positions remain the same. Reed is heading for a clean sweep. He picked up his maiden win in the first final, and there's another $8,000 that is waiting there for him. As Danny Ham, well, this is deja vu coming up with Anderson and Factory Phil, and it looks like Anderson's come back on the inside and done what Ham did to him.
These two riders really getting aggressive and, both doing block pass manoeuvres on each other. Danny Ham now clearing the triple. He's back after Anderson. Anderson's waving him on, so some serious rivalry going on here.
There is a lot of ill feeling happening out there at the moment between Anderson and Ham. There's definitely no love lost between these two guys. Anderson again block passes Ham.
Well, really, look at this now. Ham's gone into Anderson. Both riders are down.
Well, this is turning into a brawl on the track, and Anderson stops and Ham pushes him over and says, "Stop it, don't do it again."
Well, I guess emotions can get pretty wound up out there. It's pretty serious stuff with $8 grand on the line, and both riders really getting quite angry and aggressive with each other, and it's really done neither of them any good at all. But here's our man, Chad Reed, waving to the crowd, winding them up on the last lap. He's a happy boy. 2 in a row for Chad Reed on the MSR Suzuki.
The doubleheader goes to Chad Reed and $16,000 in his pocket. The final placings, Reed, McFarlane regathered to get second ahead of Taylor and Factory Phil Lawrence. Danny Ham, Michael Byrne and Anderson was excluded. Greg Rand did not finish.
Well, there's got to be something in Melbourne, but it's the first time I've ever won 2 nights in a row, and I'm stoked. 16 grand's better in my pocket than any of these guys.
Heading to Sydney, the championship couldn't be closer. A solitary point separating the Honda teammates. Chad Reed a further 10 points back.